sitting for hours on end could be silently harming your health. In this episode, we break down why movement matters, how much exercise you actually need, and the surprising truth about 10,000 steps a day. We sit a lot, at work, at home, watching TV, scrolling on our phones. It's comfortable, sure, but it's slowly harming our health. People who sit for over 11 hours a day have a 40% higher risk of chronic disease compared to those who sit for just 5 hours. Sitting too much, even if you exercise, raises your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Think about that. Even if you hit the gym for an hour, if you're sitting all day outside of that, your risk of chronic disease is still elevated. So does standing help? Let's talk about that. Standing is better than sitting, but it's not a magic solution. Standing for 2 hours a day cuts your risk of early death by 10%. But walking is where the real benefits kick in. That's where movement snacks come in. Small changes, big results. A movement snack is exactly what it sounds like. A quick burst of activity that breaks up long periods of sitting. And the benefits are huge. Breaking up sitting every 20 minutes with just a short walk, even around the room, helps regulate blood sugar and insulin levels. If you work at a desk, set a reminder to stand up, stretch, or walk around. Take phone calls while pacing instead of sitting. Even small movements add up and reduce the risks linked to prolonged sitting. You've heard it before. Walk 10,000 steps a day. But do you really need that many? The idea actually comes from a Japanese pedometer company in the 1960s. They chose 10,000 steps because the number looked like the Japanese character for a walking man. Science tells us a slightly different story. Walking 8,000 steps a day cuts your risk of early death by 50%. Walking 12,000 steps a day cuts it by 65%. Even just doubling your daily steps from 4,000 to 8,000 makes a massive difference. One big mistake people make? Thinking that an hour at the gym cancels out 10 hours of sitting. It doesn't. Exercise is essential, but it's not enough to undo the damage of prolonged inactivity. That's why daily movement, outside of workouts, is just as important. Regular movement isn't just good for fitness. It's as powerful as medication for many conditions. It's as effective as antidepressants for mild to moderate depression. It helps prevent and manage diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and stroke. It plays a key role in addiction recovery, reducing cravings and relapse risk. It improves sleep quality, memory, and brain function. Exercise is truly medicine, and it's free. Move more. Sit less. So, what can you do right now to improve your health? Stand up every 20 minutes if you work at a desk. Add movement snacks throughout the day. Stretch, walk, even fidgeting counts. Track your steps and aim for gradual increases. 8,000 a day is a great goal. Swap TV time for a short walk or light stretching. Remember, small changes add up to big benefits. Your body was made to move, and the more you do, the longer and healthier your life will be. Thanks for tuning in to MedHeads. Until next time, keep moving.